Hey, I'm sitting down by that place. Well, and there's a chair. Well, what's really interesting is there's a lot of light here at night. And what I didn't mention in that other video is, you know what happens with families and parents? Some parents realize that when their children grow up, they're going to take over their kingdoms or their families. You know what else I didn't mention? I never wanted someone else's kingdom because I have a kingdom of spirit and of heart. So somebody's empire of dirt, they can have that. Here's what the highway looks like from this perspective. And think about it right now. And there's the city in the background. Now you notice how I said I turned the camera on myself when I said, and there's the city? But that's strange, isn't it? And in many ways, it's getting too cold to sleep outside. In that one thing that blocked the wind, the black tarp, is down. Now, who is watching this? Well, there's cameras set up all over. They're watching traffic. Watching cars go by. And sometimes those cars get into accidents. Kind of like that movie, The Bridge. And I never had to watch it to know what it's about. Guess what else is funny? Say on a cosmic design, parents were watching a child or a baby, and they were like, I don't want you to get in the middle of it. And at the same time, they were like, that's kind of what we did. But they have criticism sometimes because it disrupts the same old, and it disrupts patterns that have been set in place. And parents know, then they look back and they said, did we teach our child wrong or our children wrong? And smart parents go, no. Because we expected that they would be either taking care of us, starting their own families and traditions. It's hard to do that when it's spirit and heart that's at matter. And it's kind of beautiful sitting here, looking at the city and traffic. And some people say, well, Stephen, are you just a peeping Tom? Are you just watching this accident waiting to happen? Good question. Am I watching an accident waiting to happen? Or am I just filming one? Am I the accident? Or are you the accident? Well, and you can't see the hole in the fence either. Imagine what would happen if you lived in a world or in a place where there was so much oppression that the only place to get away is to crawl through the hole in the fence. Or maybe the hole in the spirit world. Or a different dimension. Of thought and perception. Does that make it look different? I don't know. But that's in a lot of ways why I said I could watch my own children clean up their own shit. Because that's what parents do at some point. Is they let them go. And sometimes children cling on to their parents so they don't have to do it alone. It's just a really weird perception. One that might be true. And this camera is really old, and so is this computer. So it's not the best quality. And that's a good point. Did that make it weird? I don't know, I think I'm done with this part. But think about that, about parents and children. Interesting, isn't it?